Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. So I got up this morning and started to read some of your messages. As I said, I never get through all of them because there's literally hundreds, but I try to do, like 10 or 15 in the morning. And one struck me. I got one from a young girl, 20 years old in college, who writes to me that she watched my Cycle of Abuse Coffee Talk. And she realizes now she is in an abusive relationship in college. She was also in one in high school. She sees the pattern. She's young, but she sees the pattern forming. And she said, I am one who runs back to the relationship for the sweet relief of the heartache that I am in, which I understand so scientifically that I can't even be mad. Because that's how much I understand that relief. When you are hurting so bad, when you are broken, when your self-esteem has been damaged, when you believe your self-worth and your actual joy, right? Like your tangible joy is attached to another human being, they are the only person that can make you feel better. It is like a drug. If you've ever seen someone go through withdrawals, that is what it's like. I understand. But what she says to me is interesting. She writes, I wonder, I want to be loved just like everybody wants to be loved. Is it better to be with someone who loves you even though they hurt you than be alone? And here's the truth. At 20, you can't see far enough ahead into your life. You can't see 39. You can't feel it. 39 when you're 20 is like ancient. It's like old. You're making dinosaur jokes. I know because I did it. You can't see what it is like to put the work into yourself, to heal yourself, to love yourself, to get to a point where you walk into a room and instead of wondering if everyone likes you, you don't care because you're not sure you like them. You can't know that eventually the girls that you think are everything to you, some will stay with you, but some will drop away. And where you are now, you can't imagine your life without those girls. You go, that's not possible, Jamie. That won't happen. And I go, but it will. Because part of life is learning and growing, and it's moving on from people. You can't know that eventually you will hit a point where the idea of tolerating somebody taking you for granted or hurting you will become so nauseating to you that you will actually be angry at yourself that you spend so much time in relationships with people who take you for granted. The one that broke you will never be the one to fix you. So to answer your question, no, it is absolutely not better to stay in a relationship with somebody who hurts you just so you can feel some type of love, because here is the truth. You're not going to want to hear it. You're going to think I'm wrong. In your mind, you're going to go, you don't know what you're talking about. My situation's different, or Jamie, your situation was different, or whatever, but I'm going to say it anyway. You don't know what love is because you have been fed low-fat love for so long that you don't know what full-fat love is. And that is the truth. You have existed on low-fat love. It is a shred of love mixed with toxic chemicals that confuse your brain and make your body feel dependent and gross. Real love. Real love. People go, real love doesn't hurt. That's crap. Because anytime you love, you open yourself up to be vulnerable, to be hurt. That's why friends have fights but make up. That's why husband and wives have fights but make up. Mothers and daughters have fights but make up because they love. Don't fight for the low-fat love. Fight for the full fat. Fight for the real thing. And don't stop till you get there. What you are feeling now is a warped, watered down, bottom feeder type of love. Whoever you're in a relationship with doesn't know how to love, or does and is choosing not to love you. And that hurts your ego. So you'll take anything you can get. Every single person watching this video deserves full fat love in their life. Again, I'm not saying it won't be without trials. I have been very honest with the heartache in my marriage. I've been very honest about weeks it doesn't go well. We had a huge fight last night. I don't even know if we're talking right now. The idea of sitting next to him Thursday night at date night right now makes me want to punch myself in the eyeball. But my hope is that we get there. I share that with you because full fat love isn't perfect, but it isn't a constant cycle of disappointment and hurt. I'm afraid that so many of us have been exposed to low-fat love for so long that we don't recognize the good stuff. You know, when you drink Diet Coke for so long and then you accidentally sip a regular Coke and you're like, whoo, that's too sweet. That's what so many of us do. We allow these low-fat loves into our life, and then when a guy comes along who wants to really love us, we go, whoa, what's this guy all about? We second guess his motives. We think he's dorky. It's too much. Think about what I'm saying. Most of the older women watching will know I'm right. To the young girls out there who are stuck in this cycle, who wonder, will it get better? Is there more out there? Should I tolerate this just so I have something? I say, every new beginning starts with the end of something that wasn't meant for you. You've got to let it go and turn your light on, honey, and somebody will come to you. I promise you. You will not be the 95-year-old lady with 20 cats going, I should have stayed with that college boyfriend who shit on me. That will not happen. Full fat love. Fight for it. You deserve it. I love you so much today. Have a great day.